28th of April, Rabbi Levitt, Gemora.
Okay. Let's see, where did we get up to? We did we went over the Tosfos again. That's basically what we did yesterday.
And we went to the next section also.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, about the cursing also.
Oh,
With
right.
Abimelech and Sarah.
Right. Okay. Okay, so that was that. And so now we're up to Amar Rebbe Avohu. Amar Rebbe Avohu, 93a. The middle of the page. First word in the line is Yitzchak. Vayiki Yitzchak Yitzchak v'takhin einav miraos. And then we go to Amar Rebbe Avohu. Welcome back, Roy.
Thank you, and to everybody else. Hi there.
Okay, well, so far, everybody else is Phil. When Phil is there, everybody is there.
Okay.
So we can start because everybody is here. So, Roy, would you like to read for us? Amar Rebbe Avohu.
Rabbi Abahu said, Ba'alam Yehei Adam min hanarig difin v'lo min haradafin. One should always be among the pursued and not among the pursuers. All right. Is that me? Is that better? I don't know. Amongst the pursuers. One should always be amongst the pursued and not amongst the pursuers. She'ein lecha nirdof ba'afos yoser metorim uvenei yonon. For you have no fowl that are pursued more than pigeons and doves. V'hich shiron hakasov legabe mizbeach, and Scripture qualified only them out of all the fowl for the altar.
Wow.
Is
there any Rashi?
Isn't isn't that somewhere amongst the Pirkei Avot or not? One should be among the pursued and not among the pursuers.
Yeah. Where in Pirkei Avos is that?
Beg your pardon, just a minute. Just a minute, sorry. Oh, that's better. I can hear you better now. So isn't that something from the Pirkei Avot?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh.
Unless you could
19. footnote 19. Oh, it's in. Somebody's in Shabbos. All right. I've seen it somewhere, probably in Shabbos. There's here Shabbos. Oh no, it says see also the Maharal to Shabbos 88b. Anyway,
Where in the art scroll it says something about Shabbos?
yeah, it just says the Maharasha. See therefore an alternative compared with Inyan Yaakov. See also Maharal to Shabbos 88b.
Shabbos 88b.
The Maharal to it, yeah, comment.
Okay, it would be easier to see Shabbos 88b. Okay.
Anyway.
Could do that.
And there's also in brackets, one should rather choose, if one can, to be neither the pursuer nor the pursued.
Oh, really? Who says that?
I think that might be the Maharal comment. I'm not too sure.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's the Gemora doesn't mean over here that one should go out of his way to be pursued by someone or something. That's not what it means. But so what exactly does it mean? In which case? What does it mean exactly?
It says here that the Gemara cites one last related statement. Rabbi Abiyahu said, "What's the relation related to what? What's he mean? 18. This last Agadic statement is possibly related to Reb Yitzhak's statement above, woe to the one who cries out more than the one who is the subject of the outcry. Possibly related to that. That's what the art scroll brings.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, otherwise, what's it doing here? Why did the Gemora could find no better place to stick in this statement of Rebbe Avo other than over here, right after what we talked about the person who's tzoek and the one who he's tzoek about.
Hmm.
There is a connection, right?
Possibly, that's they say. Art scroll says possibly.
So what does it mean over here?
Did I finish reading this? For you have no fowl that are pursued more than pigeons and doves. Did I say that? I don't think I said.
Yeah.
I did. Oh.
Yeah. So
Scripture qualifies it. No, fowl for the altar. Right.
Yeah, Rashi doesn't comment over here. We need what's the pshat over here? So this is what the Marsha says over here. The Marsha says that certainly a person is not required to seek opportunities to become pursued after. Doesn't have to seek out such opportunities. But what we're talking about is when a person does find himself in a situation where he is being pursued, and furthermore, he finds himself that he has the ability to turn the tables around and do a nahapachu, and not only save himself from being pursued, but even to enable himself to turn the tables and become the pursuer. He has this within his ability. Lo yasekain, he should not do so. So what should he do? Ella yehei min anirdofim dafka. He should remain from the nirdofim. Oh, this is quite interesting. Why he should do that? I mean, he had it seems like Rabbi Avo is bringing a proof from the Torim and the Bnei Yonah. We find by the Torim and the Bnei Yonah, ein lecha nirdaf be'ofos yoter b'Torim u'Bnei Yonah. We don't find in all the birds, we talk about birds, that these two species of birds are pursued more than any other species, says Rabbi Avohu. They are the ones that are pursued. They are not the ones that pursue. And he attributes this, and he says that and they are specifically the two species of birds which are fitting to be brought on the Mizbeach. There's no other bird which is fitting to be brought on the Mizbeach other than these two birds, these two species, Torim and Bnei Yonah, doves and pigeons. So from there, Rabbi Avo is saying that you see that's the better way. That's the better way. Okay. And what is that? Yeah, we wanted to know what does that have to do with the what we said before about the tzoek and the nitzak. Not apparent, not too clear. What's the connection? But there is some connection. Okay. Okay, so we go on to the next there's another point over here that the Maharsha says, is that he explains very interestingly. Even if a person is not one of the near dafim, he's not one of the people who are pursued. Nevertheless, Shehei im hanir dafim ulitzadam, v'lo litzad harodfim. Very interesting. He should be, we understand from Rebbe Avo that even if a person himself is not being pursued, but he should side with the ones who are pursued and not with the ones who are pursuing. He should be on the right team, so to speak, and be on the side of those who are pursued. And not take the side of those who are pursuing after those who are pursued. And that is that's the second parish of the Maharsha. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's interesting because, yeah. I mean, we do have a Gemora in Sanhedrin that about the case of the Bava Makteris, the person who comes tunneling under the ground into your house. And the Gemora says over there that, oh, why did this person go to such trouble in order to get into your house? He's obviously wants something in the house. He probably wants to steal certain things. But the main point that the Gemora is bringing out is that he would never have gone to that trouble unless he has already made a cheshbon, that his plan is that certainly the owner of this house is going to confront me if he is made aware of the fact that I'm there. He's not going to go hide in the bathroom. He's going to come out and confront me and to do battle with me, right? So it's going to be a mini war, and I am prepared to do whatever is necessary, even if it means to kill him, in order to accomplish my mission in tunneling under to get into this house in order to do what I want to do in this house. Okay, so therefore the Gemara says that this tunneler who's tunneling through is a rodev. He is a pursuer. He's a pursuer to if necessary, to kill the balabayas. And therefore, since he is a pursuer, what's the din of someone who is a pursuer? There's a mitzvah to, right? There's a mitzvah to prevent him from pursuing. And especially if the one that he's pursuing is you. And therefore, the Gemara over there says, Abola Hargo, if he's coming to kill you, Hashkem, you get up first, Vahargo, and kill him. You're allowed to take a preemptive strike in order to in order to see to it that he doesn't do anything to you. You don't have to wait until he pulls out his weapon to kill you. You can make a preemptive strike. Hashkem, get up before he even pulls out his weapon. Vahargo, and you kill him. That's what the Gemara in Sanhedrin says. So it would seem on the face of it that the Gemara over there is giving permission for someone to yes, turn the tables and to be the one who is the pursuer. But perhaps the answer is that that's not, the Gemara in Sanhedrin does not mean that I'm the pursuer over here. I'm not a pursuer. I'm simply defending myself. That's how I defend myself. The Gemara is saying you can even defend yourself by killing the pursuer, who's obviously made a cheshbon that he's prepared to kill you if necessary. So the Gemara says that you can make a preemptive strike against him and kill him first in order to defend yourself. So this Gemara, what Rabbi Avo is saying over here wouldn't seem to mean that a person's not allowed to defend himself. Just means to say that rather than being a pursuer after others, it would be preferable for him to be on the side of those who are pursued. Okay. So let's go further. We call upon Phil to read the next Gemara. Ha'omer, Sama es Eini. Oh, that's what it said in the Mishnah.
Right. We're going back to the Mishnah.
So what was the din that we saw over there in the Mishnah?
I'm trying to remember. This is a question of whether he asks him to blind his eye. Is he responsible? After all, you told me to do it. That type of thing. So, he's going to do it. It's kind of like, well, you told me to do it. So therefore, he should not be held responsible. He's butter. No, it depends upon the item. It's if it's a metaltaline type of thing, then it's not the same. If it's something like blinding an eye or laming him with a leg of hand, then it's no good. You shouldn't. He would be liable for doing that.
So the Gemara is now going to explain what's the difference. Why is it that when the owner of the article says, go ahead and destroy my article, and you listen and you do so, you'll be putter. But if he says to you, go ahead and break my arm, and you listen to him and you do that, then you're going to be chayav. So what's the difference? In both cases, the person, he gave me authorization to do so. So why in one case am I chayav, in one case I'm putter? That will probably be the Gemara's focus over here. We'll see. Okay, Phil, please.
Okay, we're up to where the dots are. It says that Sime, I just lost it again. Ome, the one who says to his friend, Sime et Danai, blind me. Omele Ravasi, Barchama, Ravasi says, Larava, my Shana, Reshu, my Shana Sefer. What's the difference between the ratio of the Mishnah and the Sefer Mishnah?
Yeah.
Amalei, according, he says to him, the ratio goes Lefisha Ein Adam Mochel Al Rashi of Aaron. So because a man can't be Mochel. He can't he doesn't forgive it. He's not someone's going to cut off the tips of his limbs, you're not going to just say, okay, forget about it, it's nothing. Maybe if he drinks a little item that's not a he does that, he says, oh, go forget it, it's nothing. He can't say forget it, it's nothing if he does something to one of his limbs, to a tip of one of his averi. Okay.
Yeah.
Amalei v'chiyadam, and does a man mochel al sa'aro? Can a man be mochel on his payment of pain, on the pain he gets from it? The Tanya we learn in Isa, hakani patsani almanat liftor, that if you something about hitting, that you'll be putter. I'll do it. I will do it. This hit me on the condition that I'm going to be patur from having to pay. He would be patur. So he's patur not from the nezik. He's patur from the tsar. We're talking about. See, those are two words. The hikani and the itsani are the two words about hitting and striking. Why there's two different words, I don't know.
Ikani opitsani. Ikani. Yeah, what's the difference between the two words? Yeah, good question. Amanas liftor. So the person, the victim, is saying to the assailant, he's saying, "Hikani pesani almanas liftor." You can give me a makkah, you could give me a petza, almanas, that you will be putter. And in that case, he's going to be putter if he does so. Okay, let's see further.
But the Rashi on that, by the way, just before you go on further, it's going to answer anything. There's the almanat that he'll be patur on condition of being patur. Again, it says almanat shitehei patur, the condition that he will be patur. And then Rava Omer l'fi she'ein adam mochel al rashei averim. A man cannot be, will not be, what's the word? Forgive on his limbs there. The brisa lo hakasha. This brisa is not a question. The al saro mochel adam. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about him being mochel on the pain. And the tsaro is the cave makal, the pain of being hit. So that's what we're trying to. That's the amount that when it says I'm going to be putter. It's that amount of putter. Rabbi's muted. You're muted, Rabbi.
Okay. Oh, that was me?
Yeah, you're muted. Somebody heard you. Nobody heard you, whatever you said before.
Okay. Fine. So, okay, so Ravasi Bar Chama asked Rabba, "Vehi other mochel al tsaro? Is a person mochel on his tsar?" Because we see in the Brisa that the Brisa says he's potter, and I guess he understands the case. Rashi is explaining the case is talking about he's potter on the tsar. When he says, "Give me a makkah, give me a petza," we're not talking about the actual makkah or the petza to pay damages for the damages for the wound or the clap, the hit, but we're talking about to pay for the tsar that of suffering such a wound or a hit. And on that, the Brisa says that if the person says Amanas Liftor, the victim, so the assailant will be patur on the damages. That's what it says in the Brisa. And Rashi says, yeah, because that's not a kasha on what Rava said, because Rava was not talking about he was talking about the why is it not a kasha on Rava? Was Rava talking about the damage or talking about the tsar? It would seem like the Rebbe was talking about the damages. So for that, the person is not mochel on that. It's not a true mechila, and therefore the person, the assailant, will be chayav. But when it comes to tsar, the Brisa says that he is potter. If the victim said you'll be potter, okay. But in any case, let's go on in the Gemora to Ishtik. So, Phil, you want to continue?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure. I had the sound of buzzing here. Ishtik. Ishtik means he didn't answer him. He asked the question, and Ishtik means he didn't come back and answer. Rabbi didn't say anything. So after Ishtik, if you said it, Midei Shmiya. This is Rabbi then. Where's my Midei Shmiya again? I had that. Midei Shmiya. Midi Shmiya. You hear this. Baha. Amala, he said, Hachi Amala. This is what Rav Shesha said. Mishum Hagam Mishpacha. About a pogrom in a family pogrom. A family pogrom is like, isn't a family pogrom is something like say a kohen is a halala and things like that? Is that what a family pogrom or the mishpacha is?
It could even be the pagam of the mishpacha is is that there's somebody in the mishpacha that has that has some type of a mum, a physical blemish or something of that sort. That's what it seemed. That's what would seem to be from the what the Gemara is saying here. Maybe we'll see the Rashi's over here.
Yeah, well,
Is there a Rashi? Is there a Rashi?
there's no Rashi here. Yeah. What we call the article translates the word as disgrace, some kind of disgrace in the family. And it gets, and he's considering that to be the damage. The damage is a disgraceful thing. So because this is a disgrace, there should be some sort of compensation.
Oh, in other words, is it almost like he can, the victim, he cannot excuse the pagam mishpacha. He can only excuse his own personal tsar or damage. We have not heard that they have been mochel on the fact that now they have a member of their family who has a mum, and so that's why he's going to be chayav. Okay. Okay, Alan, you want to continue? Itmar in the Gemora. We just have 2 minutes left. Roy, you there?
Yeah. Itmar, it was stated, Rabbi Oshayas Omer said, Mishum Pagam Mishpacha, the stipulation of non-liability for blinding, etc., is not effective because there is a disgrace to the victim's family and the victim can't waive it. Rabbi Rava said, Mishum She'ain Adam Machal Al Rashi Avarim Shalo. It is not effective because a person does not forgive damage to the tips of his limbs, regardless of what he says. Rabbi Yochanan Omer, Yesh Hain Shahu Kalev. There is a yes that is like a no. V'yesh lo shahu kahain, and there is a no that is like a yes. So the rulings of our Mishnah depend on the way the victim waived liability.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. I see we have a long Ramar. We'll save that one for tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Friday.
I wish everybody a wonderful day.
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday.
Right.
Hello, Rabbi.
It's a Friday.
Hello,
Hey.
Rabbi. Are you there? Rabbi Levitt?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, right, because your picture is frozen. Tomorrow is Friday.
Okay. Right.
That's Pellet yours. I wanted to ask, why on earth would someone want to be damaged and hit or something?
Yeah, it's not normal, definitely. Yeah, I don't know if did anybody, the commentators asked that question.
Mm.
In other words, why don't we say that it's not really a it's not a
An actual, it's not reality.
well, one of the I see one of the things that's said over here is that the reason why, if a person does say that the din is that he's never, the one that injures him is nevertheless liable, right? That's what we're saying over here. Shein mochel al rosh evarim is because it's really not it's not a real mechila. He doesn't really have full agreement. He's not really in agreement that the person should damage him. And so you're asking, so why did he say that? Why did he say that? So one of the answers is given is because he was under he was for that moment he was a meshugana. What, you know why he was a meshugana? Because he was very, very angry. And when a person is very angry, he's a meshugana. He's not able to think or function in a normal way. And so therefore he says very, very stupid things. And that's what this person said.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that could be a reason. And also could be a, yeah, okay. Very good.
Okay.
Good question. All the best, Phil.
Okay, take care, be well. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Chodesh Tov coming up.
Yes, Chodesh Tov. Which day is Rosh Chodesh?
Sunday, Monday. It's
Monday,
Mevorchim.
okay.
Sunday,
B'ez
Monday.
Hashem.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Take care, be well.
All right then. Okay. Bye. See you, Phil. Have a good
Okay, so
Shabbos.
we'll be here for tomorrow morning. Or okay. All the
All right.
best.
Bye. Bye.